Hey, I just wanted to do a quick update on Healy 2.0 coming out in July 1st. I don't want to make this very brief. There's a lot more in-depth information out there. That's not my goal on this video. Couple quick things. There's going to be a lot of changes, both in terms of the cost of the devices, what you get with your device versus what you get by subscription. Very important thing to understand is this. Anything you currently have in terms of how your device operates, what programs you have with it, what cost you have with it, will stay the same. Let me say that again. Whatever you have now, it's going to stay the same. And for anyone who buys it this month, so to the end of June, they will have the same pricing and benefits as you do right now. Okay, July 1st, that's going to change. The very basic changes are this. Right now, when you buy a Healy, okay, you typically buy a package with the device, and a bunch of programs come with it, and you get those programs for life. Okay, what you're going to see starting July 1st is the initial investment is going to come down quite a bit, but with your device level, whatever you choose, gold through resonance, with your device level are going to come some programs with it that you'll keep for life with no extra charge on it, and some additional programs that come with it for free initially, but you have a trial period to try those programs out and see if you like them. And then if you want to keep them long-term, you have to subscribe to them. So what you're going to see is Healy going to a lower initial cost and more of a monthly cost going forward. Okay, so the advantage to that is the initial investment is much lower, and that's attractive for some people. The benefit now is that what if you pay for, you're not going to, there's no more continuing costs long-term. A couple of important reasons for that. One is that really what we're finding because of the price of the device, Healy right now is really more of a direct sales company. And what I mean by that, there's a large upfront investment, but no monthly costs, and also as a result, less of a consistent monthly income for the people who are doing the business. Okay, and it's much better for us long-term if we shift to what the industry's typical of a more of a network marketing model, which means the initial price is lower and everyone pays a little bit every month to use the device and the frequencies, and it provides a much more stable income platform. Okay, also July 1st, there's going to be a compensation plan, and this month in June there will be a lot of information coming out about that. In general, what you're going to see is I think it was going to become a much more equitable compensation plan for the average person. Okay, also you're going to see a lot more emphasis on getting customers. Okay, that's very important, especially in the US. If we don't have a lot of customers, people who are not in alignment to do the business, you create exposure to regulatory action, and that's not good, and we will have to change that. And it's better to have a legitimate business where we're actually getting customers and not just signing people up to do the business. Okay, up until now, Healy's kept on waiving the monthly requirement to get paid. Okay, starting July 1st. Okay, in July you're going to have to start having a monthly qualifying volume. My guess is probably that will come from either your purchases or your subscriptions to additional programs that you want, or from your customers' volume doing that as well. Okay, but again, more details on that to come. Also, starting July 1st, we're going to have a brand new website and back office, and we've been needing this for a long time. I will say one thing briefly, and I've been in this industry for 26 years. I've seen a lot of companies roll out a lot of different websites and back offices and things. What Healy has to do, because of the nature of this device, is much more complicated than any other network marketing company. You see, this device, it has a particular serial number, it has particular programs associated with it, and it's connected to my account. Okay, so what their website and back office has to do to make sure that's all working properly, and right, is quite epic. On top of that, we're open in 42 countries. You have different regulatory requirements, different tax requirements, different currencies across all of those countries. Okay, so they've been working on this back office and website for a long time, invested a lot of money. Here's just a general word of wisdom. When they roll it out, it's not going to work perfectly. It's like impossible, right? I've never seen that happen in 26 years. So just be patient. They'll figure it out. But it's going to be a huge move forward for us. Okay. The other thing is we have this freaky cool new device, the Healy Coil. Okay. So what is the Healy Coil? The Healy Coil provides a bridge between the Pink app programs that you have been running by microcurrent, in other words, by cords attached to wrist straps or different sticky pads on your body. A bridge between that and the Blue Dot app, which runs programs vibrationally in the information field. Okay, so the beauty of this device is it has, I'm not going to go into a lot of information on this. If you want a lot of detailed information on this, here's a suggestion. Go to YouTube, type in Healy Coil. You'll see a lot of presentations and a lot of examples also in your back office. If you go under downloads, you'll see a bunch of presentation and a flyer on this. But I actually think this is going to revolutionize our business. A couple of reasons. It's more convenient to use. Okay, the clinical research so far shows that people are getting really almost as much benefit from using this little device as from the cords. Does it eliminate the cords? No, it does not. They provide a different benefit. Okay, but it does deliver a lot of the benefits, and it's much more convenient, so people are going to use a lot more. And the way this works, you know, typically with you know, a microcurrent that you're attached to cords, you run it a couple times a day. With this, I can take a program, for example, a coherence program, and I can just run it over and over and over, and it vibrates into my information field. Okay, so this the 2 Tesla coils in this provide a magnetic fields that cancel each other out in the middle, and it's called a 0-point energy. I won't get into the technical details on that, but if you have the microcurrent by cords here, kind of in terms of impacting cell membrane voltage, and the Blue Dot app here works on more of the quantum level on the global information field. This has the ability to kind of operate a little bit in the more Newtonian world and also in the quantum world and bridge them. And that's going to be an extraordinary thing. So you'll find people not only using it a lot more, but in using a lot more in this manner, I think it's going to make a huge impact on people's consciousness. You know, what are we talking about? We're talking about pulling, stepping into who you really are on a consistent basis, is kind of the way I would explain it. Okay, so one word of caution here. You see this slide behind the device. Okay, so previously I would have had that much room to clip onto clothing. Okay, so if I slide this on here, right, now I can still clip onto clothing, but there's less room. Okay, so if you have some thick piece of clothing, you've previously been easily clipping on your Healy 2. Word of caution, be very careful that you don't put too much pressure on this. You can end up breaking the clip. Anyways, hope that's helpful for everybody. Again, whatever you have now and whoever buys a device in June, and of course it's on sale, right? And there's also some additional promotions going on in terms of fast start cash bonuses, different things like that. Your device is going to stay the same. Okay, starting July 1st, things are going to change. There's a lot of information out there about that. I think there's a lot of really good changes coming, and the future is very bright, and we have a lot of very cool programs and really extra technology coming down the road. But this is really the next big thing for us to get the website fixed, change the compensation plan a bit, have everything working the way it's supposed to. So keep an eye on your emails, keep an eye on going into the back office, checking with various groups. There's a lot of information out there for you.